Hey, so if you struggled with consistency most of your life and you can't seem to be consistent with something for more than a week or few months, then I'm making this for you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mahyar. I like to make relatable, practical insights that I wish I knew when I first started on my journey of self-growth in one place, right? So I've went through trial and error, and I'm making all this stuff that works here. And since then, I've done over $1 million in my business. I started self-development since I was 19. In my mid-20s, done over $1 million in business, got married, moved out, and life has never been the same. So let's get into it. And I'm making this video because with consistency, that's something I always struggled with. And this one key I found not only has helped me be consistent in virtually everything I set my mind to, but I've also helped countless others do the same and succeed at it, right? And just for an example, I chose to start becoming consistent with posting on YouTube, right? And recently, a couple days ago, one of my videos already has reached 100 and something thousand views and has gone viral because I learned how to stay consistent. And yes, there's a lot of more things that comes with it, learning and skill and so forth, but the consistency is what will get you there. So without going too much around it, let's just hop into it. So there is something called minimum viable effort, and what that essentially is what is the least amount of thing you can do, what is the minimum effort you can put into something that you'll feel stupid to say no to, right? And this is towards what you're trying to become consistent. And let's say I'll pick a example. Let's say you're trying to become consistent with working out, right? And this can apply to anything. I'll just use working out because I know a lot of people like to work out, want to lose weight, but they can't stay consistent. So let's say you want to work out, you haven't worked out in a while, right? And whether you have to drive to a gym or you live in an apartment complex, you have a gym either downstairs or, you know, somewhere around you, or you just want to start working out at home. Either case, let me break this down. So the way you would apply the minimum viable effort in this context to become consistent with working out, let's say, is if it was me, I'm like, okay, what am I not used to? And for me, it would be just even putting on my clothes, putting on my shorts, and going to the gym, right? And for some people, that even may not be a sustainable thing. So how you know if it's the minimum viable effort that you picked correctly is you'll be able to sustain that for at least 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, you only add a little bit more. Nothing crazy, just a little bit more to that effort. And for me, I'll share this, since now we're in February and I've been working out consistently without like days missed or whatnot since November. Now I'm not counting the 1 to 2 rest days that I use because that's just necessary. But from November, February, worked out consistently. And how I started, I was like, what is the minimum viable effort for me that I can sustain for 2 weeks? And for me, it was literally doing 1 push-up, right? And guess what? Because I hadn't worked out in so long, I couldn't even do a push-up. So I was like, let me do 1 knee push-up. And then anytime I would go around the house and with the kitchen counter or, you know, in the bathroom, I would wash my hands and, you know, the sink there, I would just do some push-ups there, like elevated push-up, because it's even easier than knee push-ups. And I literally just did that for the first week and a half of trying to get back into working out. And what surprised me was not only that was sustainable, but 2, I noticed that a lot of the excuses I used to make of working out was that, oh, it's too painful, it's too much, I can't do too much weight, I can't do too many exercises, because I felt my body felt weak. So it wasn't sustainable to go and do all these long routines that other people suggest, right? But doing that simple push-up exercise, I stay consistent. And now, so many months later, I do full exercises, I go to the gym, I have no problem, and I actually enjoy working out. And I've been more consistent than ever. My body's in the best shape ever. I've never had a shape body like this ever in my life, right? Because I've never been able to stay consistent. So this is just an example in working out. And also, a lot of people reach out to me on Instagram, for example, and some on Facebook. I'm on both, and I have the links to that in the description. But they reach out to me because some people, they just need more specific advice tailored to them. So some people feel free to reach out, be like, hey, I'm trying to get consistent in XYZ. What would be the minimum viable effort there? And I'll give you some suggestions, right? And again, I'm doing these videos not because I have like a course to sell or an online course or whatever. It's like I'm making this for free, right? And I'm sharing advice to, one, document what I've learned, and through sharing it, it's like a refresher for myself, but also, two, I really want to see more people succeed, right? Because my goal, honestly, is to build locally anyway. Like, the online stuff is cool, but I want to see, I don't know, thousands of people here in person. We do masterminds and things like that, right? Look at this cute kitty. How do I point? God damn it. There you go. Hi, kitty. It's okay, you could walk by. I'm just going on my walk. It's like 7 a.m. or something here. I don't even know. It's pretty chilly in Houston. Little kitty. There you go. That's your commercial. Back to the topic. But yeah, I mean, there's not, honestly, not much more to go into this topic. It's very simple. And that's why one of my mentors always said, if it's simple to do, it's also simple not to do. And that's why most people don't succeed, because the things that gets them to that success are actually very simple, not easy, but simple. So if you need help with any of this, reach out to me. I got you. But really apply this. Take a topic, take something you're trying to be consistent, and ask yourself, what is the easiest thing to do that I can sustain in 2 weeks? And after a week, if you stop, then it wasn't easy enough, right? If one day you're like, oh, I was too busy, I couldn't get to it today, then it's not easy enough. Easy enough is meaning if you're working from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., at 11:05, you can still apply that thing because it's so easy. So pick that. Let me know in the comments what you pick in order to be consistent, and make sure to subscribe. Reach out to me if you need anything, and I'll see you in the next one.